I don't know how to exactly write this, as this has been going on for as long as I can remember. I thought about making this post for quite a while, but never knew if it was my place to say. I decided to create this account so that my cousin C doesn't see this. And sorry if there are any grammatical errors, as English is not my first language. Some stuff to know the background. I will be talking about me, my aunt, my cousin, my mom, and my grandpa. And buckle up, because this will be a roller coaster of a ride. The house in question consists of 2 small flats and a garden. The whole house is my grandpa's, nobody else's. My aunt was living at my grandpa's house with her daughter C. They were paying a rent and practically living off of him. I would always tell Grandpa that he was being unreasonable for wanting more money, and the fact that he was not alone in the house should be enough of a reason to not ask for anything more. Later on, she started complaining that she cannot change anything around the house since it is not hers, and practically tried to nudge Grandpa into rewriting the house to her. She tried that several times, but never succeeded, and eventually would stop asking and would just make changes around the house as she saw fit. Later on, I remarried, had a baby, and stopped talking to G. She started calling my mum a lot though like 3x per day for weeks. I was never the one to beg, but from the first call, we all knew what she wanted. The house that wasn't ours. It usually went something like this. Hey Em, I know we don't talk that much, but as you might know, I had a child recently and I wanted to ask you if you would be such a sweetheart and give up your part of the house to me, so me and my family could finally live somewhere for real. Em, are you talking about the house that is not mine? Oh, we've talked about this. I cannot sell you what is not mine, and if Dad doesn't want to sell it to you, then I have no idea why you are talking to me. Hey, well, you didn't have to be such a B-word about it. I've never done anything bad to you. And after that, she would stop talking to everyone and do her own stuff. And after that, she bought her own house. Problem solved. Right? Wrong. Super wrong. Remember C? I didn't want her to move in with her and her new family, but since C was 16 at the time, she had the brilliant idea that she would just stay at G's place. When G said that he wishes to give the flat to my mum for rent and wants C to live with A, she basically blew a fuse, cussed him out, and said that she has been living in that house for the past 15 years and that it was basically hers and that he just can't do this to her. So G agreed that C can live there until she moves to college. Fair enough, college would be in like 2 years, so my mum didn't make a big deal out of it. And now we are in the present. C got into college and found a flat already. So Em packed her bags and got ready to move to G's place, until it told her that she does not wish to do that and that she will have to pay her for the flat and the changes, because even though the flat is not hers, she still paid a lot of money to renovate it and she should be compensated. My mum refused and pointed out again that the flat is not hers and she will not pay her a cent for it. But G said that Em has to wait a little bit longer. But it didn't like that, because it would mean that the house would truly never be hers, so she threw a fit, saying it is just not fair and that nobody should be in the house if it's not hers. Today G said to us that it cut him off from herself and therefore her kid as well, and so he said he will sell the house in October if it will not resolve the conflict between herself and I am sad for my grandpa, as well as sad for my mum, who will probably never get to live in her childhood house thanks to my entitled aunt. I don't know what can we even do in this situation. Does anyone have any suggestions?